Address right here. Okay. Well, I guess fucking maps is saying to me no, so. actual road atlas. There we go. All this technology shit's great until it stopped working.
Continue on Florida 570 east for 2 miles. In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 17 from US 92 east for Rockville.
Just in time. That is good. The next problem. That's what's important, right?
Head toward Florida 559.
Hey, bitch. There we go. Alright, all is well. I figured out a way.
1,000 feet, turn right after High Jones Electronics. Sound Systems Auburndale, FL.
Yeah, you tell me all that shit.
You don't need saving. I can save you. I can rescue you.
From the shit truck.
I can place you. No
In 300 feet, turn right after High Jones Electronics. Sound Systems Auburndale, FL. After High Jones Electronics, Sound Systems Auburndale, Florida, turn right onto Florida 655.
I can save you. I can rescue you. As the time goes by, feeling like a passenger, and all I meant to do is
Continue for 3 miles. In half a mile, turn left onto Florida 655 Lakeship Drive. In a quarter mile, turn left onto Florida 655 Lakeship Drive. Turn left onto Florida 655 Lakeship Drive. Make a U-turn, then turn right onto Florida 655. At the next light, use the right two lanes to turn right. At the light, turn right onto Florida 540 West Winter Lake Road.
See, this is why I hate this map shit. They try to hurt everybody. Like, they know better. So they're gonna tell me which way to go. Which they probably fucking do, but that's not the way I'm trying to go. Fuck.
Continue for 1 mile.
There we go.
At the next light, use those to turn left.
It's not right.
left onto US 17 North. At the next light, turn right. At the right, turn right onto County Road 655, Snively Avenue. Continue on County Road 655 for 6 miles.
Enough of that. Let's pick it up.
Tell me what to do. Love to shine around. I don't know where to go now. It's a good day to do it. It's a good day to do it. It's a good day to do it. Never enough for you. I've been so tender. All my fears come true. Tell me what to do. Love to shine my room. I don't know where to go now. It's a good day to do it. It's a good day to do it. We don't need to talk about it unless you want to. You know that I want you. We don't need to go around unless you want to. You know that I want you.
make the turn, stop in the street, and then turn. Smart. Beautiful house. Very nice. Very, very nice.
At the next light, turn left. At the right, turn left onto Florida 60 East.
coffin. Till I'm in the coffin.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the ramp to Florida's Turnpike.
Oh, gotta go, gotta go.
You'll turn left onto Florida 60 East. Turn left onto Florida 60 East. Then at the next light, you'll turn left onto the ramp to Florida's Turnpike. At the light, turn left onto the ramp to Florida's Turnpike. Then you'll take a slight right onto the ramp to Miami South. Slight right onto the ramp to Miami South. Then merge onto Florida's Turnpike. Continue for 86 miles.
actually have to go to West Palm. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and do this. So I have 4 drops. I couldn't take that west side route because it will put me off. It would make me have to go further, and it's not like if it was like 10-20 miles, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but that bitch was like more than 50 miles out of route. So I just said, you know, make an executive decision and just keep on going, keep on pushing it.
Caesarea 4708. As long as you're doing what you need to do.
I am. As long as the truck's still running, you know, everything is everything. I was gonna leave later than what I did, but I chose to leave sometime during the day. So. Well, like midday. That bitch was like 8 o'clock by the time I really got out. I feel like this nigga not paying attention in front of, on the right hand side.
Caesarea 4708. Okay, well, there's always another time. Be safe.
Wow. You've really been pretty cool and chill lately. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. You've been like really cool. That's real cool, man. Well, thank you for that. Things tend to be a little bit stressful at times like this, but it's good to have a somebody who's not adding to that stress, you know? That's always nice. So thank you. For those kind words of encouragement in this trying time.
Genesis Aria 4708. Shut up.
Okay, see, I know, like, behind all that shit, all that Bible reading and goddamn praise and worship, I know behind that it's just a ball of hairy anger. So I just play it chill. Like, I'd be like, oh, okay. You know, act like I don't know who the fuck I'm dealing with for real. All that shit is right there, up under all of that.
Genesis Aria 4708. Yes, it feels good to be at peace.
That's where I try to stay, man. That's where I try to live. I mean, if you don't have anything, at least you can have peace. You know? Shit. If I was to go down the list and really try and think about all the things I do not have, I'd be talking from here till fucking age 3000. At the same time, if I can't have things, I can at least have peace. So that's what the fuck I'm shooting for, young lady.
Genesis Aria 4708. Amen.
Amen indeed.
Genesis Aria 4708. I hear people talk about they like and I'm like damn I got it good. At Genesis Aria 4708.
I get you.
Live.
People like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? It's good to talk to other people because it kind of grounds you. Whether they got it better or worse, it still tells you a lot. So that's always good. And that's a fucking trap too, because you don't want to compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. That I gotta go to is a bitch, man. I can send it to you on Google Maps. To back in that truck in there is I mean, I've been to New York, you know what I'm saying? I've been to the Fresh Market.
Cesaria 4708. Now you can't, everyone is diff, but scenarios diff make you think.
This place that I'm going
Cesaria 4708. And appreciate things in different ways.
That's right.
At Genesis Aria 4708. Appreciate.
This place that I'm going to, I guess they order a lot of like electronics. So I have a bunch of like digital washers and dryers and just fuck shit, bullshit consumer goods. Anyway, I went there like probably 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Now I'm going back there. It's this Asian dude. He said, yeah, most of the truckers, he say 90% of the truck drivers get in this bitch. Bro, this place is hard, like, I would say harder than New York. It's fucking difficult to get in this bitch. My only saving grace is that I'll be there around 10 o'clock at night, when no one is out on the streets. Matter of fact, after I park that truck, I shouldn't be eating that shit, but I feel like eating Taco Bell. But I might just go off into the goddamn Taco Bell and see, maybe, who knows, I don't know. I have food here, so I'm probably not gonna do that. And what I notice when I eat bullshit, the next day it's like bad. Like, I have a bad day the next day. I feel like shit. Everything is shit. You know? When you eat shittily, your days are shittily.
Genesis Aria 4708. That's her favorite uncle made barbecue pork.
God damn, y'all shit. I don't even know what barbecue, how you spell that shit. What does barbecue stand for? And anyways, yeah, that sounds very delicious and lovely. I have pork in here. It's not barbecue, but I bought a pork loin and cooked it before I left, so I'm gonna eat that. I stopped eating white rice, so I eat quinoa now. So I have white rice, quinoa, and like 12 sweet potatoes that I've already cooked. It's probably closer to like 7 now, because I ate a bunch of them. And I have hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna just do that, man. I want to live as cheaply as possible, like as a challenge. I really do. coming months and years, things are just gonna get harder anyway. So it's good to be able to live as weak as possible. You know?
Genesis Aria 4708. Did you guess sesame oil?
Nah, I don't be fucking with sesame oil. If it's any type of oil or lubricant, like food lubricant, I only fuck with lard, coconut oil, or butter. That's it.
Genesis Aria 4708. Get.
Nah. I don't fuck with seed oils at all. Very, very little. Very rarely. I try not to. I used to like it, but not even really that much. Fuck, I bought the low chem chili crisp, and it has a bunch of fucking soy oil in it. That's like my one oil guilty pleasure, but for the most part, I don't fuck with oil, seed oils. I really don't. They're bad. They'll kill you. It's a trick from the Jews to make you eat seed oils. I think once everything get back to normal, I'm gonna try to fast for like 14 days again. I'm gonna try to break that shit. I'll probably try and do 20. Shit out all the worms.
Cesaria 4708. LOL.
Yeah. It's good for you. You should consider it. You know, detoxing is not bad for you. And at the end, it feels like death, but at the end, you feel high. It's like a natural type of high. It's really good for you.
Cesaria 4708. Good luck.
As long as I have God, I don't need luck.
Cesaria 4708. I may tell my mom to get me detox pills.
Bro, why you want more pills? You don't need detox pills. Detox shit is cheap. All you need is just, you know, fucking black walnut, oregano oil, ivermectin, fenbendazole. All them shit's cheap. Whatever detox pills she's gonna buy for you, it's gonna be more expensive than you getting something better for yourself. I really wish you would deworm yourself and see what happens. Because I mean, nothing against you, but I think you might got worms for real. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, because we all have worms and parasites and amoebas and fucking nematodes. We all do. I'm not saying it, but I just wonder, like, I like to do experiments on myself, so I like to do them on other people more, so I wonder if you do got worms for it. That's probably like all the anger and shit. Like a caliente or a Mexican jumping worm. You know? You might have worms, you never fucking know.
Genesis Aria 4708. I should we're crazy.
I Shit, we're crazy on the track. Shit, we're crazy.
Cesaria 4708. You laughing, but I truly be getting that AF. My face be hot AF.
Making them worse.
And she thought crazy wasn't. My face is getting hot.
On the goddamn dairy products, nigga.
And she thought crazy. My face is getting hot.
Yo, you're hilarious when you don't try to be. Weird, crazy. Good for you. That's good.
At Genesis Aria 4708. I truly need to work on my anger.
Well, I am a fucking mess. So I just, you know. But there's a link between, the reason why I say that is because supposedly there's a link between Parasite.
Genesis Aria 4708. Shit is non-cute be talking crazy.
Well, supposedly there's a parasite that cats give people. That's why they have warning labels on kitty litter that tell pregnant women not to handle the kitty litters, because the shit, a lot of cats are infected with a parasite called toxoplasmosis. It's a parasite that rats will get. It will make the rat not scared of cats in their mind. So this parasite has the ability to take over the rat's brain and make it not fearful of cats. So the parasite does that, so then the cat will eat the rat, and then the parasite will go into the rat. Go into the cat. So parasites can take over. There's several
Cesaria
parasites.
4708. I know.
So if a parasite can do that, then maybe...
At Genesis Aria 4708. That's why some man gay.
Right. So that's why some man gay. And basically, if a parasite can hijack the mind of an animal, then what's to say that it can't hijack the mind of a person? So maybe there is a parasite that makes people more hostile, more angry. Because even if you look at rabies gives people hydrophobia. So you're scared of water, and it also makes you and it makes you fucking be aggressive and foaming at the mouth, so that you can bite somebody and spread that fucking disease or virus. So I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility for a parasite to make people gay or hostile or whatever the fuck. You know, I think that can actually happen. So it's good to cleanse ourselves. I guess that's the main idea that I'm trying to give to you, is that maybe parasite cleansing wouldn't be a bad idea. And even just with regular health, it's good to get out all that old shit that's lingering. You know, you feel light.
Genesis Aria 4708. Alright, scientists Reese.
Well, sometimes as a stripper, you gotta put on your lab coat and your stethoscope and just open it and look inside. You feel me? So it be like that sometimes. The nigga just gotta. I wear many hats, but ultimately, you know, I feel as if I've been healthy for my age.
Flirt 222.
Oh God.
Hey homie, I can share your stream and
I've been very healthy and fortunate for my age, and I want to keep that ball rolling. Because at the end of everything, you might not have love, you might not have money, you might not have relationships, but you do have yourself. And by yourself, I mean health. So things become exponentially worse when on top of everything, plus I'm fucking sick. That would be like, you know, tragic. And what would be my motivation? I want to get old and my dick not working. I can't take the shit. I can't feed properly. I got diabetes. I don't want none of that shit for me, man. The only thing I can control is what goes in and what comes out of me. You know what I mean? As far as my mouth. So I want to use myself in better service of my brothers and sisters in God. Health as well. There you go. That's what the fuck I want to do. That's my goal. It's crazy how when you see homeless people, the majority of them are in better shape than niggas with mansions. I always looked at that. Because they're not constantly stuffing their fucking face. They give their body time to like digest and clear out the whole shit. You never notice how homeless people is in better shape? Honestly, they get plenty of sunlight.
Cesaria 4708. God loves you. You've been very blessed in that department.
Absolutely. And I want to keep that shit going. I want to show them my appreciation. Because Lord knows. Things could be way worse, and it gets harder as you get older. It gets real harder. So it's one thing if I'm like, okay, well, I'm old, I haven't achieved all my goals, but I'm still working to them, and I still got breath in my lungs to be able to do those things. However, if you're fucked up, like everybody catching diabetes and motherfuckers got heart problems now. I mean, the hardening of the heart arteries. And that
Cesaria 4708. All the time I think crack might be a cure of some sort.
I mean, you know how that shit goes. They make a lot of problems, but maybe, I don't think it's crack per se. I think it's cocaine, like a little bit of medicinal cocaine. Who knows, man? You might be onto something, Sadia. When you go to Nicaragua, just make sure you put some aside for me. We'll test that shit. Just give me a gallon of water and a fold-out chair and an umbrella, and I'll just sit in the field and do some medicinal studies. You know, this is fucking science. This is real learning doctors. But yeah, you know, I don't think that even opiates, they prescribe you that shit in a fucking hospital. And all that codeine and all that shit. So you mean to tell me, oh, it's only good if you say to take it, bitch? I don't believe a word of what they say. Not about this planet, about the moon, the stars. I don't believe in anything that they say. Anything that they say, I always challenge that shit. Even if it's supposedly good. If they tell me breathing is bad,
Cesaria 4708. We are living a fantasy lie. I'm really considering leaving. I'm tired of this bull.
Yeah. I just tell you that, you know, it's kind of the same thing with me, where when I get back to Miami, I hate it, right? But Miami is actually a beautiful place, and there's a lot of shit to do. As far as, like, trips, and, you know, there's a lot of things that are resources at your disposal. I think that it's not Miami that I hate. I just hate how I am when I get there. So I need to go to the library more, go to museums, go to shows, concerts, things of that nature. Because there was a time when I loved Miami, and nothing really changed except me. I mean, there's a couple 100,000 more people from different assorted islands and whatever, but that has always been happening. I think it's really me, so I'm going to do that more, go out more, have more hobbies. Like when I used to go fishing with Jesse them, although my homeboys are grown up and shit, now they, you know, chasing pussy and riding fast. I would like to get that part of me back. When I used to go on the beach for the weekend, camp on the beach, bro. I would be sleeping on the beach, even when I wasn't homeless, just because it would be me and God up under the stars and the ocean. You know, I miss that about myself, and I want to go back and do that. Yeah, so I miss jumping on trains, going to anywhere. You know, I miss fucking just having adventure and that fucking just going with God per se. Not having a clue of how as you get older, we fixate on plans. And there's a saying, I used to say it a lot, man makes plans and God laughs. But slowly but surely, as I became more mature, for some reason, like this fear or this feeling
Cesaria 4708. You work to get paid a certain amount to pay that taxes over and over again, and time don't stop, we don't enjoy nature. At Genesis Aria 4708. I get it.
What I mostly miss about myself is just being without fear. And I'm not saying to like just run up, jump in a gorilla cage and fight gorillas or anything. What I'm saying is if I want to do something, I just go and do it and let the plan work itself out. Because at the time when I had the least amount of belief in God or the least amount of faith, I would be less fearful of whatever would happen. I would just go and things would work themselves out, you know? And that's the thing that I miss about myself. Just, hey, I want to go here, I'm going there, I'm doing it, and how the fucking plan, there is no plan. Nigga, shit just don't work out. God got you. Boom, just go like that. That's what I miss. And so that's something that I want to do. Hey, you know what? You're going to jump on the train today. Wherever that bitch land is where it land. And then boom, that's it. That's what I miss, you know? And hopefully I get back to the crib. Hopefully, I put in this fuel pump, it works, and then boom, I have my bike back. Then the next thing will be getting back that fucking truck. So, probably gonna end up driving the motorcycle over there to Naples and then put the motorcycle in the back of the truck and
Genesis Aria 4708. Same, I remember I used to limp my roof and just stay there and stare at the sky and moon.
I swear to God, I think it was a bird back in the day, like an owl or some shit. Just sitting on the roof.
I shit mad crazy.
Just like a bird.
I shit crazy style.
Genesis Aria 4708. You have no idea how fascinated I am of the sky.
I kinda do. Actually, I kind of do. Have you watched the shuttle launch? Have you been keeping up with all that bullshit?
Genesis Aria 4708. Maybe I was a bird in another life.
I think so. I really do.
Genesis Aria 4708. No. Genesis Aria 4708. I just been lost in my noun thoughts lately.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can never truly grow unless you're alone. Because you'll always have outside external factors constantly forming who you are, your opinions, your thoughts. We really don't understand how much other people's just being in proximity of people tends to form your relationships or your point of view. You know, when you're alone is when you can truly say that you are like who you are for real.
This is Aria 4708. If you ever do end up going to Nicaragua, you will fall in love with my land, and yet I'm realizing that.
Yeah, but how can you say that you're not in love with your land? You're talking about the country or just your land? Either way, I already know I will, you know. There's a lot of beautiful people who have been in my life come from there, so I know I would love it, even if it was a pile of shit. Which I know it's not. They have some very unique natural things. Like just alone, how they have an island. They have an island in the center of the fucking thing that was closed off from salt water and made all the creatures evolve.
This is Aria 4708. I definitely miss who I used to be. I know she is still in there somewhere though.
Yeah. They have some very
This is Aria 4708. I am.
Every time Tony, we was sitting in the yard, this nigga was showing me videos and shit. Videos of him over there in Nicaragua. I was like, damn, I would love to go. I will. Especially if shit keep getting bad over here, boy. Might open up a strip club in Nicaragua, you know?
At Genesis Aria 4708. My acres only cause it's mine and I can do as I please and eat all my fruits.
Yeah, but nigga, you're not, I mean, you should enjoy it, it's yours, God bless you, you know, but you should make it yours and really be in love with it. If I had 30 acres, I would be right there in the 30 acres. I wouldn't need a fucking house. I would sleep in a tent every night. If I could just have that fucking thing. I'll shit outside. Nigga, 30 acres. I'll build a tree house and live up in that motherfucker. Honest to God. I don't need much. As long as it got running water. Fuck electricity. I wouldn't even make a mailbox there. I would just be like, fuck it. I'll drop off of, I would drop out of society. Niggas will think I'm dead.
Cesaria 4708. But yet I'm weary-eyes art if staring beyond this.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't. What?
At Genesis Aria 4708. I'm starting and beginning to see myself leaving.
Well, everything that has ever happened or created has started as a thought. So if you plant that seed in your head, it will grow, and inevitably you will work towards it. But I think I was trying to say earlier that it doesn't matter where I go. It could be Miami, it could be Indianapolis, any fucking state or country. It doesn't matter where I go if within inside of myself I'm not at peace or I don't have my own hobbies or somebody crashed up here. But yeah, none of that shit is gonna matter. It don't matter where you go, you can't run away from yourself. And if you're like a bored person or a person who is not motivated or what the fuck ever, I'm saying me, then no matter where I go, I will constantly have that problem. There's nothing, the geographical location is not gonna fucking change that. Here comes, look like somebody crashed.
Cesaria 4708. No, I get that you're completely right.
Like, I used to, there was a fucking thing where I used to say, oh, auntie, I'm bored. And she'll be like, go read a fucking book. And then all of a sudden, I wouldn't be bored no more. It's not that I'm bored, it's just that I'm boring. So I try to make myself not boring. A lot of people suffer from that. Like, no, nigga, you're not bored, you're just boring as a person. I can always find some shit to like do or a project to work on, something that will make my life more enjoyable. There's no shortage of things. I have so many like just video games that I haven't even opened yet. I bought on sale, never played them. I have books I haven't read. I have documentaries I haven't looked at. Just so many shit, places I want to go, you know.
This is Aria 4708. I am boring, but I'm at peace with it.
I mean, if that's what you like, you don't have to always be in some hype shit or like, you don't have to do things you truly don't want to do just to say, well, I'm not boring, you know? I used to do that too. Sometimes I didn't know like when to sit still. Like I had to be in the mix or doing some shit just to not be bored. It's people There's people who have built lives for themselves just out of the sake of not being bored because they can't be at peace by themselves. It's a trap too, shit. I've been trying to work towards being content with just being with myself, and that's fine, you know. And I've done a pretty good job so far. I mean, I'm 40, I'm about to die, so for the most part, I think I've achieved that.
This is Aria 4708. I don't like people and I'm okay with that.
Alright. You know how that shit goes.
This is Aria 4708. I am a die with my birds, ha 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 ha.
Nigga, they might fly away. I can't believe Junior didn't get chickens yet. Y'all supposed to be eating eggs every fucking day.
This is Aria 4708. I know.
I think when I go there, I'm gonna just buy some chicks, man, and just put them like, get them to you in a box until they get big enough, and then until you put them in the cage. Because I know where the farm supply at. They sell baby chicks. Rhode Island Reds are the best, man. Those are chickens I was raised when I was young. I love those chickens.
At Genesis Aria 4708. Man, he gonna do what he wants.
Yeah, everybody. Matter of fact, we got chickens over there by Tony in the yard. He got Rhode Island Reds too. They're a great breed of chicken. They give hella eggs, not so much meat, but it's all right because you don't eat them till like they stop laying, and that could be years. Rhode Island Reds are some of the best chickens. Fuck a foghorn. I mean, a cleghorn or whatever the fuck the name is.
At Genesis Aria 4708. Nigga gonna fall in love if you bring him chickens.
Yeah, whatever. You could have been bought them though. It's not like an expensive thing. Over the lifetime, feeding them is the most expensive, but if you let them out of that fucking cage, they'll feed themselves for the most part. All you really have to do is provide them shelter. And water. They feed themselves.
Cesaria 4708. Well, I think I am a hit the hey you be good.
Alright, I only got like 30 minutes and then I'm done, so I'm really fighting the urge.
Genesis Aria 4708. Always with God.
Always with God. Together as one against all others. you have a good night, sweet dreams. I pray you don't be to bed. And shit, I guess I'll hit you up in the morning. Because I don't know what I'm doing after this, so it may be possible I go over there or some shit. But either way, I'll let you know. Oh shit, tomorrow's payday too, so you know the kid got flavor. I really got a lot of debts I gotta pay though, because I ain't been working to save, so my spending has took a hit. I just hope I put in that fuel pump and the bitch start working.
Cesaria 4708. I understand laters.
Alright, goodbye.
In 2 miles, take exit 107 toward Florida 710 Beeline Highway. In half a mile, take exit 107 toward Florida 710 Beeline Highway. Take exit 107. At the next light, use the left lane to turn left. At the right, turn left onto North Jog Road. At the next light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left. At the right, turn left onto Florida 710 East. next light, turn right. At the light, turn right onto Florida 809 South, North Military Trail. At the next light, use the second from the left lane to turn left.
fucking car is still here from the last time. Somebody must have long-term parking that bitch. Well, this might be a problem. I could just leave it here until the morning and be fucking good. I can handle this shit by myself. Lord knows the nigga who was here was not that much help. Hey, what the? Go ahead and grab a cheeky. Grab a cheeky piss by the dumpster. Here we go. Problem is, I don't have anybody to spot me, but I think I don't need anybody to spot me. Only thing in my way is that fucking car, which is a bitch, but maybe we can do it. This is not one of the best places I've ever delivered to. That much I'm 100% sure of. Keep our eyes looking out for this car. It's the one thing I need to do. So, there's nothing else to hit except this car. And it's just perfectly in the way. Sorry. Try again. So good. We're about to hit that goddamn. There we go. Up on the curb. So far, so good. Let's go forward. Jump out and check this shit. What are the chances they got a working camera system here? I deserve Taco Bell. It's like saying I deserve a fucking bullet. Okay. Should be it. Well, this is the first curve. We have a second one after that. Oh, fucking right now. I know, baby, I know. Second part of the curve. Up. There you go. This is fucking ridiculous. This place is not made for a truck. But I'm sure they pay good money, so whoever's getting paid for this bullshit. Build here. Well, what would you like me to do, sweetheart? Honey, I'm trying to... Alright. I deserve Taco Bell. Let's proceed down the alleyway. I guess it should be a lot easier seeing as how all of the cars in that alley. I probably should have got out and looked and see what the fuck is behind me. Because we're backing into a curve. That would have been smart. But smart is not my strong suit. When you're this sexy, you don't have to be smart. Talking about that shit, watch me hit a bus full of school children. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing out this time of night? Rain, man. Boys. Damn! I'm saturated. We look like we might be good. This is where we'll be. I feel the rain. Run that shit. I feel the rain. 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 It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. Call my response. I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. Oh boy, yes I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes I am. Saturated. Yes I am. Yes I am. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Lord, I'm down. I'm down. Oh Lord, smell the tacos. It's right across the street. What? Lord, I'm away. Where I am, oh, motherfucker, sing. Open the sky. I feel the rain. 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 It's raining all over me. I'm moist. God damn. I'm moist. Call my response. I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. Oh boy, yes I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes I am. Saturated. Yes I am. Yes I am. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Lord, I'm down. I'm down. Oh Lord, down. I'm down. I'm down. Wet. Where am I going, Lord? Lord, I'm wet. Where I am, oh, open the door. Yeah, this place is some bullshit. I feel the rain. 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 It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. Call my response. I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. Oh boy, yes I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. There's no way that's why. I'm saturated. I'm saturated.
I'm saturated. Yes, I am. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. I'm yes, I am. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Lord, I'm down. I'm down.
Alright, enough of that. Fuck. How wet you gonna get? Like, as to not block up their fucking business. Bro, this place should not. How the fuck did I get out of here last time? Is the next question. That was another fucking bullshit. I think I came out on the left, but the problem with that was you gotta stretch across the entire fucking highway. Well, so I backed in backwards from the right down here. It's very difficult, this place. That's all I gotta say. But whatever, we're here, we're safe, we're sound by the grace of God. And so I'm not gonna eat any Taco Bell. I'm gonna heat up what food I made the other day that I was eating out of a fucking pot because I was rushed. And that's gonna be my little night. It's 11. I'm gonna be here about 12 fucking hours, which is always good. Because on top of this place being a difficult motherfucking venture to back into, they don't open till 10. You would think this is like the Jordan store, Newport cigarette store, or some shit. And it's Chinese run this motherfucker, so don't say a word about black niggas. Because shit, I know black people's stores open up early as fuck. Okay? So this is Chinese. They like niggas too. More so. So, yes. Praise be to God. I hope everybody is good and content. And happy and sensual. And not moist or damp or dry. And God bless you all. And that's going to be the end of this motherfucker. 8 hours. I'm surprised I was able to stream at 1080. It's another thing I found out. This phone seems to be able to handle whatever you throw at it, which is astonishing, especially because I paid $110, $120 for how many months for 2 internet routers that I could have done for free out of my phone. So, but you live and you learn. So yeah, I'll go ahead and microwave up my shit. Crack these motherfucking windows. I really shouldn't. I'm not gonna crack these windows because it is raining. If it starts to rain hard, I have a problem. Anyways, God bless.